Hello, just a short video from well, it's not from my Tesla, is it? It's from my wife's Kia Soul. Yeah, I'll have a little look round. Here on Epsom Downs, some people wandering around. Everybody's out and about because I guess it's a nice sunny day and people are thinking they're going to be locked down soon somehow. But yeah, everybody's about. Very nice day, very nice day. I'll give you all. There's some details on the. I've just charged it up, so it's got 106 miles of range, and I turned the heat off. See, the mileage just jumped up to 119, and I don't know if you can see that the consumption per year over the whole year, 4.4 miles per kilowatt hour. That's South Korean cars for you. They really make very efficient electric cars. They probably are one of the best at making electric cars. So yeah, I quite like this car. I mean, compared to my Tesla, it's a bit slower. I mean, we got this car first, and it seemed quite quick. Because there's no delay. I mean, electric cars don't have a delay, so off it goes straight away. Very nice. But then you drive a Tesla and you think, God, this thing's it's not so quick after all. And you get used to the Tesla and think, well, when I get another car, I want it to be similar performance. It's only a basic Tesla, similar performance to the Tesla. Yes, this car pretty much hooks from electric cars, really. Sort of the first electric car. And yeah, once you've got one, you don't want to go back. There's very few mechanical parts. Obviously, I'll lease this one, and I'll lease the Tesla because it's the only way I could get a decent electric car, because obviously they don't go back very far. So I had to lease them. So I leased this one first. Very, very pleased. Then leased it, and actually my wife drove this and she liked it a lot. So she's got this, and I leased a Tesla Model 3, which is much quicker. This felt quite quick, but once you've driven the Tesla, it doesn't feel so quick, because the Tesla is instant, super instant. This is instant, but the Tesla's instant with brass knobs on. Yeah, so once you've got electric, you never go back. So you never go back to the fossils. So you stay clean. Yeah, get this service once a year because that's in the leasing plan, and they suppose they top up the windscreen washer bottle, because what else is there to do? And all is well. What's happening in the world? Milestone, I suppose, is I think the Conservatives, I think Boris Johnson's celebrating this, 50,000 dead. I think he regards it as a bit of achievement. Because we are UK, the worst in Europe, and I think he reckons he's a bit of a star. Look at how good I'm doing. 50,000 dead. That's worth celebrating, isn't it, Boris? You idiot. So anyway, 50,000 dead. I think he's going to make a cake and put 50,000 candles on it, and to show what a wonderful guy he is. All the papers. I think the papers would have that front page news, 50,000 dead, worse than Europe. No. Because the newspapers wanted Brexit. So, they wanted Brexit. It's like chain reaction. This is how the chain reaction went. 2016, Boris Johnson, not Prime Minister, strutting around with a bus with hundreds of millions of pounds would go to the NHS when we leave, if we vote to leave the EU. Drivel. So half the country believed this drivel. No, actually, a third of the country believed the drivel. A third of the country didn't believe the drivel, and the other third of the country couldn't give a monkeys. So we ended up voting by a tiny number to leave the EU. Yippee! But it wasn't as easy as that, because we didn't actually leave the EU because no one could sort it out. So Theresa May wanted to remain, But all of a sudden, when the job was offered, because at the time it's David Cameron was Prime Minister, so Theresa May was offered the job, Prime Minister, offered the job to leave the EU. All of a sudden, oh, I want to leave the EU. Oh, I thought you didn't want to leave, Theresa. But oh, well, okay, then now you want to leave the EU. Good old Theresa. Yeah, you're going to leave the EU. Well done, you. So she comes in and she couldn't deliver Brexit. Good. Because she didn't really want to anyway. And it's something that couldn't be done because we were in the EU for 50 years. You don't just say bye-bye. You know, some Tory politicians said it's the easiest deal in history. God almighty. We're still there. Anyway, so 4 years later, Theresa's chucked out in tears. In comes Boris. They voted Boris in. The people actually didn't vote Boris in. The Conservative Party voted Boris in, and the reason being, not because he's any good, because he's the only one there that anyone knew. The public only knew Boris. So they thought we better have this bumbling clown because the people know him. So we're going to have Boris the clown with his silly hair. So in comes Boris, and then out comes a general election, another quickie. General election, and Labour was sort of saying, we want to be out, we don't want to be in the EU. And the Liberals were saying, we're definitely not going to be in the EU. And Boris says, I'm going to deliver Brexit. Wow, like a big present, a big Christmas present with a bow on. Brexit, what people want. Because people need Brexit because it will bring us, I don't know, nothing. Anyway, they wanted Brexit. So they voted Boris. Even people up north, who their whole lives and their mothers and fathers and grandfathers have always voted Labour, they voted Tory because they wanted their lovely Brexit. So they voted in Boris, bumbling Boris. And did he get Brexit? Well, I don't know. Did he or didn't he? I don't think they know if they got it or not. Anyway, so along comes Christmas 2019 into 2020. And what comes along? COVID-19. Oops. Now, what do you not need when a pandemic is around? Well, one thing you don't need a government who hasn't got a clue what they're doing. So, oh dear, we got a little chain reaction here. We voted for Boris, who was a clown, because you wanted Brexit, which there's no benefit to whatsoever. And now we've got COVID and a clown. COVID the clown. That's Boris for you. COVID the clown. So now we've got 50,000 dead. The most in Europe. And actually pretty much the most in the world per capita. Because in this country we have 60 million people. 50,000 dead. In America, they've got 300 million people and 250,000 dead. Can you see the comparison? Almost exactly. We have got the same number per capita as America. It's like Dumb and Dumber. The two idiots, the two morons, they're vying with each other on the stupid stakes. See who can do best. It's a race to the stupidity department. So there they are, even Stevens, the two morons, Dumb and Dumber, idiot and idiot. So that's what we've got now. Lucky for America, they managed to dump their idiot and he's gone to no longer be spoken of. Nobody should ever speak about the Trump, same thing. Nobody can speak of the Trump again. He is gone, except in his moronic little head, because he thinks he's still there. It's so sad. He still thinks he's there in his little world, little Trumpy world. And we've got little Berkey Boris with the same death per capita as America. It probably is the worst in the world. We probably are worst in the world between us. And That's what we're stuck with. Only we're more stuck because they've managed to change their idiot because it was election time. So they've chucked out their idiot. We're stuck with our idiot for another 4 years. God almighty, what are we going to do? But then who else is there? If they had an internal election in the Tory party, well, anyone in the UK can see the members of the Tory party. You see, well, who else can we have? Because they're all idiots. I can't believe it. They've got the health secretary who was a banker, almost a Freudian slip there. And you think you'd have the health secretary who knows something about health, wouldn't you? No, don't do that, do you? Health secretary knows something about health. That'd be a silly thing, wouldn't it? So you've got all these politicians given jobs they know nothing about. And they're handing out contracts to companies that know nothing about the contracts they've been handed to. It's absolutely farcical. It's a crazy, crazy thing. All cronyism. I mean, Trump and Boris, cronyism is the order of the day. Give your mate a job. Give your mate $1 million. Doesn't matter if they know what they're doing. I mean, in between times, they had people who, we need some ferries because the channel was going to get messed up when we're out of Brexit. We need lots of ferries. So what do? We had some idiot. He's still got a job there. He's still got a job in the Tory party. He actually went to a company for ferries, millions and millions of dollar contract. The company hasn't got a single boat, let alone a ferry. They've got nothing to do with ferries or boats or anything to do with wetness. This is the government we've got. This is the people we've got in charge of us. Frightening. Anyway, I've done my 10 minutes and I might go now because it's a nice sunny day. And I'm going to enjoy a sunny day. And I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.